After a long time without any project cars in my garage, I finally bought a new one. As you guys can see, we have a yellow Ferrari 360. And yes, the dealer did crash it. I'm gonna go over all of that, but let's pull it out of the garage and give you guys a rundown of what we got. So here we have a 2000 yellow Ferrari 360. It's got 40,000 miles on it. Clean title, 4 previous owners. The interior has the Daytona seats with the yellow piping. The only modifications this has is this heinous rear grille in the back that's been color matched very poorly. And it has a $5,000 Capristo exhaust. The stock wheels have been powder coated black. Now for the interior, it has this pretty terrible aftermarket audio system with a giant subwoofer. These tweeters that are just hanging from the interior. The interior has also been upgraded with some carbon fiber panels. You can see the door panels also match. So now to get to the story of the dealer crashing it. Basically, when I went to the showroom to pick it up after I did my inspection, the lot jockey went ahead and backed it out of the showroom to the pickup area. And I'll put a picture here. You can see they tagged the wall on the way out. They didn't notify me. However, when I got home, I noticed it and I immediately messaged them and they ultimately owned up to it. And so here's the repairs that they made. Before we get into the dealer crashing it, let's get into everything that's currently wrong with the car and what my plans are to remedy them. So there is currently an active check engine light as well as a suspension repair light. As far as the interior goes, you can see the knobs for the AC are falling apart. These aftermarket speakers, they just gotta go. Some of the hardware on the interior is missing. You can see these dash vents right here are cracking and pulling up, as well as this interior trim piece on the passenger side. It's got some old nasty PPF in some areas that we need to remove. And obviously this terrible grille in the back has to go. The paint's in pretty decent shape as far as damage goes. However, there's a ton of swirl marks and it definitely needs a paint correction. So that's another thing added to the list. I've already got a ton of parts to start remedying most of these problems. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll be releasing some videos, long and short form, getting this Ferrari dialed in. In addition to those problems, the F1 transmission is having some issues. It likes to fall out of gear. It doesn't like to go into reverse. This car does have a brand new clutch that was put in November. So I think a lot of this might be related to just how horrible the F1 transmission was when it came out. So to remedy that, we're gonna give it an ECU tune and we're gonna put a Challenge Stradale TCU in it. So if you're interested to follow this build, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys for the next one.